What is up, YouTube? It's Tyler the American back again with more daily uploads. And today we're going to be doing a Rugby Wednesday. It doesn't have as good of a ring to it as Motorsports Monday or Two Wheel Tuesday, but Wednesday's the day I decided I'd be reacting to some rugby stuff each week. Let me know if you have any problems with Rugby Wednesdays. Let me know in the comments, please. But today, what we're going to do, since it is the start of Rugby Wednesdays, I'm going to be reacting to the rules of rugby. I've been asking a lot of questions. Some of them might be fairly dumb questions for you regular rugby viewers, but like I said, I have no idea what rugby is. Well, I know what rugby is, I guess, but I don't know the inner workings of it. So we're going to react to a really short video today. It's only 3 minutes and 20 seconds long, but it should give me an explanation, at least from a real high level, of some of the rules in rugby, so I can get a better idea for when I'm watching rugby videos in the future. That's the goal. And what I'll do is, if this video doesn't explain everything, I'll end up watching on my own something that will go a little bit more in depth. That's the game plan. That's the plan. We'll get into it. But before we do, I do need to say one thing. I really do. Thank you. I was not expecting to hit 100 subscribers anywhere near as fast as I have. I think I've had this channel for less than 3 weeks, and I'm pretty sure I woke up this morning with 88 subscribers. And let me look right now. Got my phone out. I believe I have 112 or 113 subs, so I have no idea what happened today, but I could not be more happy. 112 subscribers. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And I will be having some scotch tonight to celebrate. So, woo. But now that that is all out of the way, what we're going to do is just jump right into this video. 3 minutes and 20 seconds long. Shouldn't be a long one. I may ask some dumb questions throughout it, so I apologize in advance. Thank you for your patience. Let's jump right in. Play that shit. Boop. Boop.
Rules of rugby. How to play rugby. Greetings all sports freaks out there. Today we're going to talk about a real strenuous and rigorous sport. Rugby. Objective. In the rugby game, two teams compete against each other. The team with the ball is required to move the ball up the field in phases of play. Keep in mind that the ball can never be passed forwards, but players can run forwards with the ball or kick the ball forward to chase it down and score a point. The opposing team needs to stop the attacking team by tackling and trying to retain the ball. The team that scores the most points wins the game.
Kind of annoys me that they're wearing football, like American football stuff.
Rugby basic rules. 1. The game consists of exactly 80 minutes, which is broken down into two 40-minute halves with 10 minutes rest in between. 2. Both teams start with 15 players and 7 substitutes. 3. Players that have left the field are only allowed to return if they've been treated for an injury. 4. If a player is fouled, the ball goes out of play, or a try or drop goal is scored, the game stops. 5. A foul is announced if a team makes a tackle above shoulder height. 6. The defending team must tackle the player by grabbing hold of him and pulling them to the floor. 7. Attacking players must remain behind the ball to avoid being called offside. 8. Players not indulged in play can be in front of the ball but must get back behind the ball before they again interfere with play.
So you can't have someone cherry picking down for kicks.
The moment the ball goes into touch, a line out is called. 10. 7 players are allowed to enter a line out, and any of the players can be lifted in order to catch the ball being thrown in. Both teams can compete to win the ball. 11. If the player manages to kick the ball through the top section of the goal, a successful conversion, penalty, or kick at goal is awarded. If a player is unsuccessful, the ball is still in play until it crosses one of the boundaries of the playing field. Scoring. A team can score a point in one of 4 ways. 1. 5 points are awarded when a player places the ball down in their opponent's dead ball area behind the goal. 2. A free kick earns 2 bonus points if the ball passes between the upper post and the top bar on the goal.
Interesting.
3. In case of an infringement by the opposing team, a penalty kick will gain a team 3 points. 4. A drop ball can be kicked out of the hand as long as the ball bounces first and can earn a team 3 points. Rugby field. The field is 100 meters long and 70 meters wide, with a minimum of a 10-meter dead ball area. The H-shaped goal is 6 meters wide, with no restrictions on height.
Interesting.
There are the following markings on the field: a halfway line, 5-meter line, 22-meter line, 10-meter line,
This is
and
kind
a
of
dead
in
ball
depth.
line.
Good grief.
A center spot for restarting the game after a try, penalty, or drop goal has been scored. That's it, folks. This is all you need to know to get out on the field and start playing rugby. Remember, hard work and persistence is crucial. Share your first experiences with us in the comments down below. If you like the video, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I feel like I've been left with more questions than answers with this video. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of having an American explain rugby to me, frankly. I don't think that's a great idea. And I'm guessing if I knew how to play rugby and what was going on there, then maybe, just maybe, I would have grasped it a little better. Like, oh, that was a good summary. Yeah. But being so new to it, I'm not sure I understand. It didn't answer some of the questions I had. So some of the stuff that was fairly obvious, at least, was, one, you can't pass the ball back. There's kind of like an offsides thing, just like there would be in football, but like European football. It's a fluid game, seems like. I did like knowing 40 minutes per half. That was interesting with the 10-minute rest period. So a question, though. I know it mentioned once there was a score, there was some sort of like rest period before play resumed. Any ideas on how long that is? Is that just everyone getting situated back on the part of the field they need to be on to start play? That's question one. Question two I have is, I guess, the point scoring. So if I understood that correctly, 5 points for placing the ball down. And then, like in your opponent's, zone, I don't know what the technical term is, I apologize. So 5 points for placing it down in the zone. 2 points for basically just punting it in between the goalposts. And then 3 points if you bounce it and kick it in the goalpost. And then the opportunity for 3 points if you 3 points if there's a penalty. So question on that, if I got that right, 3 points if there's a penalty, do you kick that from a set spot, or is it where the foul occurs, or how does that work? And then the last clarification here is how would I describe that? Okay, yeah. So let's say you're kicking to advance the ball forward, because that sounds like the only way you can advance the ball forward. Everyone has to be behind the kicker when they kick it, and then they all run after it. Is that correct? Like, you can't just have someone down there cherry picking on your team. They have to run past you, whoever has the ball in their hand, after they kick it. Am I getting that? Am I understanding that correctly? I hope so. And then they might have explained it, but I don't think they explained it very well. There's little huddle things you see where both teams are kind of pushing each other together and the ball's sort of in the middle. Can someone point me to a video that explains that a little bit? I'd be curious. I might not react to it, but I'm going to at least watch it in my free time so I can get a better grasp for next Rugby Wednesday. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Once again, I probably did not pick the best video for this. Like I said, probably not the best idea to have an American be explaining rugby. I just picked it because the newest, and I like the little animations on it, frankly. Except they had American football players, which was kind of odd, but it is what it is. So, hopefully, here by the next week, I'll have a better grasp of rugby. So, moving on. Once again, I'd like to thank you all very, very much for 100 subscribers. And guess what? I will be drinking scotch in your honor tonight. I appreciate it. I really, really do. That means the world to me. I can't believe it. I really can't. 100 people like me enough on YouTube to watch my videos consistently, and I really do appreciate it. Like I said, this is more just a hobby for me, so thank you. Makes me happy. Makes me warm and fuzzy inside. But no, that's all I got for y'all tonight. So, without further ado, I wish you adieu. That probably didn't make any sense. but who cares? Pace. If I can hang up the video.